Good news, guys. I just got. You know, I will play my country one day. I will. I will play it another time. Got my homework done for college, which means I get to play for the rest of the week. The current agenda today. Oh my gosh, I'm a dumbass. A baby zombie could get in here and kill this guy. Okay, so our current agenda today is to get... Are you gonna go to sleep, dude? Current agenda today is to get that place cut down. Basically, we're going to cut down or like shave it down completely. And we're going to get another stonesmith dude. Yeah, no, I don't like bread either. I'm never gonna eat this bread. So we're gonna get another one of those stonesmiths because the reason is that they actually take stone from and they'll trade it for emeralds, which is amazing because I don't know if you've been watching my streams lately. I've been generating a copious amount of stone. Therefore, I can turn this stone that I have two choices. I can either get rid of it, use it for building, which I don't really want to use the stone I have for building, or we can flip it for profit, which is amazing because we are going to need emeralds to build a beacon. I would say, oh wait, I might discontinue the beacon. I might not use the beacon, but actually I will use it because I plan on digging deeper and I want to make a palace, and the floor layer of the palace is going to be Y85. However, the factory is going to be below that, so it could be like Y0, where my factory is located. Where farms and automatic machines will be placed to produce organic products. Pretty sure that's basically what a factory is. It's a no-brainer, honestly. We did a lot last night. Okay, so now we're gonna go get another one of those guys, because honestly, I could almost do this with 2, but honestly, I'm generating more stone than I can sell, so I might as well go get 2. Plus, these guys can be used to buy bricks. Hello, viewer. How's it going? So yeah, before we get into the day, we're going to go get another stonesmith or a stonemason. That way we can sell our stone. I remember I did a project on my other world again, and I had almost 300,000 stone blocks, and or roughly around that number, or at least that I calculated. I had that much, but I sold it, and I had like a third of a chest of emeralds. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it again. Got it. Thought. About to say he's probably riding on the back of that zombie. So of course we're going to wait for another villager to drop, and we're going to lure him up, where we will basically box him in. Damn, and we didn't even have to wait that long. Got one. That's good to actually cure him while, you know, he's walking. That way I can actually wait for him. We're going to turn him, of course, into a stonemason. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. I literally said it once. I don't need to say it 100 times. I forgot the old look of zombie villagers. I think they look like normal zombies. Like they had the color palette of zombies, like they had blue shirts. Yep, I'm right. They literally looked like zombies, but with just a villager head. That's it. Dude, old zombie villagers look very nostalgic. Man, those were simple caves, dude. I miss those simple caves. I like the old ones. I love I love the new caves, but honestly, I miss the old simple caves. He's like jogging up the stairs. You know what big Minecraft pain is when you're harvesting clay, and somehow you do not, when you get the clay balls, it's like not at an interval of 4. Like it's not at a multiple of 4. That really drives me insane. Got cured. This guy's detection range for blocks is nuts. Damn, we got... Wait, did we get... Oh, we almost have him to freaking master, dude. Okay, get out of the way. Oh, God. Yep. There we go. There we go. Now we have a second stone smith, so we're gonna start being able to get rid of stone faster now. Hello. Yep. Good to see you. Unload this stone. Okay, we are accumulating stone. We're gonna be able to use this to sell it. Do you hear it, guys? It's the funny song. There. When you play early game in Minecraft, be honest with me. Be honest with me already. When you play early Minecraft, you dread creepers and you don't kill them because, you know, why would you want to go kill them? But then, when you get to the stage where you need an elytra, you look back and you're like, oh shit, I should have killed creepers. Honestly, I can take creepers. I'm pretty good at it. Give me a stone sword or anything better, I can take creepers very efficiently. See ya, man. Have a nice one. That guy's got a good bow. Or an enchanted one, at least. That hurts. I could have cured him, but honestly, I'm too lazy to actually bring him down to the base. I mean, hey, I have a zombie spawner. Okay, ladies and gents, time to play a game. Is it a thunderstorm? I don't think so. He's in water. Watch this. When they get put in the water, get rain on them. I'm very close to starting the mob farm. I need it for the gunpowder. Oh my gosh. I really wish there was a setting where you could put where it will not let you pick up items, like bows. Unless you like clicked on them or something. Like make an UI when you hover over an object and pick it up. They should make a mode to do that. Because I hate killing skeletons and literally having so many bows. Should be getting a good amount of gunpowder. 26. Now, each gunpowder represents one one duration 3 rocket. Ooh, we dropped an iron bar. Not bad. Wow, tonight is a night of creepers. Looking for... Oh my god, there's 3 right there. Dude, when you get an elytra like me, I'm not trying to say that as in like, oh my god, you're trash. Again, kind of came out wrongly. When you get an elytra in the game in general, you then realize how much how good it feels to see a creeper. Especially when you have like a looting 3 sword. Every creeper is kill on sight, not because of its threat of base destruction, because it literally gives me rockets. That's literally why I want to kill every creeper in my sight. Because it means I get more rockets. Get off my cake, boy. Yes, baby zombie, this will get me a good amount of XP. See a creeper, I think. Yep, I saw one. I can see its little toes. Oh, that's gonna hurt. What the hell? It picked up armor. What the heck? I'm gonna give him arrows. Will he do it if I give him arrows? No way. Oh. Sorry, villagers. Did Mesa spawn extra creepers or something? I got almost a stack of gunpowder in one night. Holy, that is good for me. There's so many zombies. I'm accumulating a lot of emeralds. Okay, I'm sorry. What? I'm not saying it's bad, but what the hell is chainmail good for? Like, what is it? Like, what does it do? Does it do anything? It does something. Protects the player's one that. You can craft armor. Can you craft? Huh. Almost identical to golden leather. There's no reason to have another low tier armor. Like, what the hell does it do? Like, they don't get the point of it. Again, I know I've told this story so many times. I had a kid freak his ass off because I burnt a piece of freaking chainmail armor. Heaven forbid I destroyed chainmail. Like, Jesus Christ, kid. Like, I don't care. Just get another piece. It's literally just it's like, chainmail is only there for one thing. You wear it when you literally have nothing else to wear, or you literally just collect it, and that's it. Or you melt it down, and you get iron from it, and then you actually use build iron armor, which is better if you don't even know how to get iron itself. Can I obliterate all this? Cause I can't get rid of it. Almost. Get rid of a lot of those. The stone. I'm getting there. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. We're gonna get rid of this layer. We have 10 layers to go off this one. We're gonna separate all that, and it's gonna separate by this like little pillar right here. I think honestly, again, the good news is today I got all the homework I have to get done today. Like, I have nothing else to do homework related for the rest of the next 2 days. Which means the only way I'm going to actually not do anything on games is if I don't want to or if I have to go work. Honestly, it's like, oh my gosh, it feels like so long. Like, I felt like if that's what she said. Okay. My god. Anyway, as I was saying, I feel like it'd take a long time to mine every single layer. Well, actually, honestly, it feels like mining each layer is going quicker than I actually calculated. You gotta watch out when mining this layer, because I'm pretty sure it's 3 layers thick in one area, like over towards that area where this torch is, right in front of me. It is annoying to have to switch between the shovel and the pickaxe every once in a while. I can do it. I just gotta put my focus into it. I think honestly I can get this chisel down to 85 by the end of the night if I put... Oh, hello dude, how's it going? Yes, another creeper. Honestly, I'm very close to putting a mob farm inside of this. Ah! You know what? After this layer, I'm gonna build a mob farm. I have to get rid of it, I know. But here's the thing. I'm going to be in this area all the time. If I can be in this area all the time and there be mobs just spawning in a mob farm, it could possibly contribute to the mob cap, 1, and then 2, it could actually generate me some gunpowder. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to do it, because I think they kind of have despawn radius. Yeah. A lot of stone. Yeah, I'm gonna silk touch copper, because my inventory will fill up with it if I don't. If you go on a mining expedition, here's what I actually recommend. Bring a silk touch pickaxe if you can, because here's why. Even if you have shulker boxes, because when you silk touch things like lapis, redstone, and copper, those 3 minerals will rapidly fill up your inventory if you do not have a shulker box. So honestly, even if you do have one, just bring a I recommend players bring themselves a silk touch. That way they can actually mine. They can mine out, the blocks just raw, and then they can transport to their base and silk touch it there. I could have gone from bottom up. Honestly, why the hell would I even do that? That's kind of more work. Plus, the problem about going bottom up is that I actually don't know where my limits are. But if right now I'm going top down, I know where I'm supposed to stop digging. Give me a second. Get away from my farm, you green asshole. Hello. Come on! I want to do capitalism with you. Nice. Zoom 3's okay. For shotgun. Honestly, hey. Who says I cannot bring another beacon? Hello. There we go. Got it. Reactivated the beacon. Whatever, even if it's like a haste one, it'll go fast. Wait for that haste to kick in, ready? There we go. This works. Simple little tiny beacon like that, even though it's not going to be the best beacon. Yeah, it's not haste 2, but you know what, whatever. I count this as an improvement. I'm not gonna get any haste over here. Inventory's clogged. Again. Dude, I literally said I don't need assistance. Honestly, I think I know. I think it's fine. It's fine. I think I know how to engineer it. You could probably use cats. Although I don't feel like there's any way to filter out the creepers. Maybe you could put them down a river, and then you could make cats on one side, and the creepers would get scared and go to the other side of the river, whereas other mobs would just continue going. Huh. I bet you if I sat down and I tinkered, I could make a creeper filtration device. It's actually very simple. Cats. Or you can use no filtration device, and you can use the other. You can actually basically turn the other mobsters or mobs. I don't even know why I said mobsters. Yeah, exactly. They do. However, the cats would be used to push them in faster, and then if they would go down, they could actually free up more mob space to push more mobs and hopefully more creepers to spawn. And yeah, I know how a mob farm works. You need trapdoors, honestly, again, because I know exactly what you just said. They think it's a full door, so they go over and they go in. But however, the problem about mob farms is that there's no incentive to go. They just randomly roam unless you use something as a target. You could probably use zombies. Zombies can be pulled in using turtle eggs. But the problem with turtle eggs is they would eventually hatch, right? Or can you inhibit the ability for a turtle egg to hatch in Minecraft? Can you like make it where they can't hatch? Yeah, you could take. You can actually take villagers and then use them to lure in zombies. Endermites can also be used to lure in Endermen. Skeletons, I don't know. Trapdoors, huh? Seriously? You know what? Now that I look at it, I feel like creepers are a little bit shorter than zombies and skeletons. I think they are. I think over the years of playing Minecraft, I've noticed that I think they're just a slight bit shorter. Seriously? That's what I like about Minecraft. I've been at this game for almost 12 years. And there's still something I learn about the game. I knew it. They're shorter than typical mobs. That is extremely helpful to know. Plus, combining my ideas with utilizing cats would make the creepers go into the main shaft of the farm way faster instead of just letting them randomly fall in, which takes time. Exploiting cats' ability to scare creepers would mean that you can make a fully fledged, fast-acting farm. I'm gonna experiment. The problem with spiders is that if you don't engineer your mob farm correctly, they'll climb up and they'll clog the mob cap. I learned this on my Java world when I actually created a 4-spawner spider farm, like a cave spider farm, and they actually kept climbing on my walls. So an engineering trick I pulled off is I put water and it would flow in, and it had gates underneath that current of water, so they'd climb up, right? They climb up the wall and the water just pushes them back down, and they would do that until they eventually just gave up and fell down the shaft of the farm. Because I'm about to say, wouldn't trapdoors inhibit spawning? But at the same time, if it counts as a solid block, theoretically... Oh, whoopsie. Don't throw any... Oh, look, she dropped Escobar sugar. If you guys catch the drift. That's why I love having sensory needs right there. I heard that. I'm like, do I hear something walking towards me? It's not making a sound, so I know exactly what it was, a creeper. I knew I heard a creeper. I told you guys, I'm very sensitive to sound. I can hear literally almost anything. To, like metaphorically anything, right? And I heard that creeper before it got me. Because I watch these guys, they're like, a creeper farm. Like, how the hell do you make a creeper farm? Jesus Christ. That's nuts. Because I'm like, how the hell do they do it? And I think now, cats plus trapdoors on the top. Hold on, let me see. Creeper. Let's see. Spawning. Creepers spawn in the overworld with a block light level of 0 except in mushroom fields or deep dark biomes. They spawn individually in Bedrock and groups of up to 4 on Java. In Bedrock, there's a density limit of 5 creepers on the surface. Huh. Spawn conditions. A light level of 0, right? Place trapdoors on a 2-block high ceiling. Creates one block in 13 out of 16 blocks tall. Hold on. Give me the decimal version of that. It creates a 1.8125 block tall gap to prevent other mobs. Yes. That's actually pretty cool. No wonder people amass loads of TNT on other servers. Because again, I'm like, how do these guys make such efficient farms and not get other mods? It's cool, I don't need to. I think now, here's how I design farms and design things. And here's how those guys designed. So basically, how engineering works is that we have rules, right? For example, let's take some rules for creepers. Creepers spawn in the dark. Okay, so make a dark area. Creepers can spawn in a 1.5 block environment, which means that we can exploit that to only spawn creepers. That's a second rule we can exploit. Rule 3, creepers hate cats and will avoid them and go the opposite direction. So now, exploiting that, we can make them move. Now we can drive the creepers. Lol. Rule 4, creepers will go over a pit if there is an open trapdoor. With all these 4 rules, we can exploit them and make a machine that is able to accurately and efficiently farm creepers. Rule 5, looting increases drops. That's how engineering works. That's how not only I could have figured it out, but they did. Hello? Okay. Get some clay blocks and... Oh. Oh, yeah. Not just campfires, soul campfires. There we go. Yeah, that's what I brought up to my teacher once, and he agreed. That's how engineering works. We find principles and rules, and we put them to work, combine them with each other, and then we can make an efficient automated machine, or an invention, or a product that works. So that principle doesn't just only work in real life, or work in Minecraft, it works in real life. For example, we found out that wires can actually create magnetic fields. So, we also found out that if you coil a wire, we can make a stronger magnet known as a solenoid. This is called electromagnetism. To make a magnet you can turn off is pretty revolutionary if you really think about it. And then you can use electrically actuated pistons. Using solenoids, you can also manufacture like magnet cranes, even relay coils, which are very great for motor control, which I'm learning about in my school right now. Oops. Okay. The good thing about building this beacon is that it's going to get easier as we do it. It's just human nature. We all like to show off every once in a while, you know. I literally just showed off my coin hoard last night, like, with wheat pennies in my hand. It's just human nature. We want to show everybody what we do. So why I'm streaming right now. I'm showing what I can do. Come on. Yep, there it is. I called it. No offense, you sound like you probably have ADHD like me. You just cannot stop. You have to always keep going. There's no problem with that. I feel you, man. Like, I always like to do something. Oh, yep, not surprised. Like, you just can't stop. You have to always do something. That's why I cannot stand, like, when I have to wait. Like, I have minimal patience. Okay. Yeah, we're going a little bit fast. Again, that beacon is not as efficient. It doesn't have good range or whatever. It's gonna give me a little bit more oomph when it comes into terms of actually quickly eradicating all this stone. You gotta admit, that's a good idea of me to actually sell the stone and get extra bonus money. I really want to build a mangrove. I love mangrove. However, there's one thing I don't like about it, and it's farming. I hate farming mangrove. I remember when oh, same here. Oh, I'm gonna guess this. You probably are allergic to pork, aren't you? And I don't want to be weird with that. Like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to like stalk you. No, I have autism too. I hate pork. I love the taste of bacon, but I'm not gonna go into much because it'd be TMI, but I just cannot, like, eat pork and not get sick. Because you're almost just like me. I cannot take pork. Again, same with my sister. She also does not like pork. Hello, Hunter. Oh, we're full. You know how much it must suck to be a horse? Because you can't eat the... Horses cannot eat potatoes or tomatoes. That means if you were a horse, you can't have ketchup and fries. I don't know why, that's just a random fact I know. As a person... Nice. That had to feel good. I think I know why Minecraft stores at 64, because 64 is a multiple of 2. 2 to the 4, 8, 16, 32. 6th power. 2 to the 6th power, right? 2 to the 6, I think. Yep, 2 to the 6th is 64. Oh. I have 3,400 stone. If I sold it for 14 emeralds, I could generate about 27 blocks off this chest. This is worth 27 blocks of emerald. No, I don't like mustard. Bug, my cousin that plays with me, he hates mustard. I don't. I remember when I used to have like Lunchables, and I had the pizza one, and I literally didn't eat anything else. I ate the pizza sauce and tossed the rest away. If you think that's psychotic, I had a teacher in my high school who would take a Kit Kat bar, eat the chocolate off of it, expose the wafer, and throw the rest away. I'm like, wow. Why? She literally did that. I don't know why she did that. She did it in front of our class. I'm like, dude, just buy a Hershey's. I mean, I know I'm no one to speak here, but buy Hershey's. I don't know. Anyway, guys, you know what I think I want to do to celebrate my good grades? I'm gonna do $1,100 bill search. I haven't done a $1,000 one bill search in a long time. I really want to do it because I'm very close to getting my second $100 band of $1 star notes. I'm like 15 notes away, and I need to grind. I have 800 with me right now. If I get my next paycheck, I can do it. I don't know how many $1 bills I've been through. I've probably been through at least $20,000 this year in ones alone. Scouring and searching for star notes. They only drop at 1%, so if you order $1,000 in ones, you're only gonna get like 10 or 11 star notes on average. 5 to 10 is what you'll be looking at if you get 1,000. Nice. Looking forward to that. Hey, yo, guys. See, look, they look like this. This is what. Oh, hey, there's a 4 4s in a row. Look at that. Isn't that cool? 4 4s in a row. Found another cool serial number. 3133 4414. Look at that serial number. 3133 4414. Imagine if the 4s were replaced by 3s. Then it'd be 3133 3313. That'd actually be a radar. The ones I'm looking for have these little stars on them. They're very subtle. They only make up 1% of all banknotes for ones. Sorry if I... Hi. See ya, man. Have a nice one. Sorry for being loud there. I accidentally put my mouth way too close to my mic. I probably got a little loud there. Oh. You know what's insulting is that humans can eat so many things that other animals can't, yet somehow we have allergies. I am actually sorry for you. I hope one day we can actually cure allergies like that. I think it's if I'm not wrong, from what I've learned in biology, there's genes that are able to help you withstand those. However, when you must have been born, an error in said genes could have occurred where they just don't work. So therefore, if you did eat that, it would definitely not be a good idea. Your body literally is not genetically capable of handling it. Oh! Well, guys, new fact. I didn't even know that. Look at that. So you can use shulkers to push you down. I actually didn't know that. That actually could be very useful. I know we have trapdoors, but dude, shulker boxes are nice. You could use that for an escape room. Yeah, I'm very well aware you could do it with trapdoors. I didn't know you could do it with shulker boxes. That's actually kind of cool. Almost got it. I'm almost at 90, which is what that one other side is, if you can actually see. Yeah, I'm going pretty quick. I think this is gonna be the toughest part of this, like the toughest side. Does anyone else like doing caves like this? Like you just kind of find the edges and you carve down. Oh. Hello. There we go. I've mined it all down to 91 currently. We started at like 95 today. So we're getting there, a little slow. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Even though it's not the best pumpkin farm, I have set up a rudimentary farm here. That way I can actually grow pumpkins to sell them. Oh, well now I have to go in there. You know what that means? Wake up. Get over here. There we go. That should be enough for stack. 32. That should be a full stack right there, yep. And that's worth a whole nother stack. This is a good way to make some side money. I think honestly, at the rate I'm producing clay, I'll still have enough even if I sell a good amount of it like what I'm doing right now. The cat, it looks like waffles! Holy shit! It looks like my cat waffles! That looks like my cat waffles! Chat. Look, does it not look like him? Here's a video of him. It looks like waffles! This literally looks like waffles. My cat has like a raccoon looking tail. That looks like waffles. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that I don't like him, but Waffles, my cat, is stupid. He is like the dumbest cat I think we've ever had. Borderline suicidal, that cat is. He's already seen me throw a bale and go exactly to where I threw it and almost got crushed. He walks on the rims of a horse trough for water. He'll literally go near where our dogs hang out. Like, he's dumb. He's not a smart cat. He's cute, but he's not intelligent. He is just borderline like a daredevil cat. But he goes like that when he meows. It looks like waffles. I'll tell you one thing. I saw this cat take a 4-foot jump. Like, he literally jumped 4 foot across this area in our barn and stuck the landing very well. Like, bro actually is good at parkour. I mean, cats are naturally good at jumping from one place to another. We have barn cats, so you guys might be wondering you might be wondering, how do I have cats and dogs? Well, we have dogs, they stay inside our house. but we have a barn and we have cats. Now, a lot of people actually will say, oh my gosh, barns out in the open, or cats out in the open and barns is cruel. It's not actually. The cats love it out there. Plus, the good thing about barn cats is that they'll actually go into the woods and hunt for mice and then come back and hang out. It's actually they're actually great for our barn because it keeps the mice out of the hay. Well, the only bad thing about barn cats is when you realize that they like to bring home decapitated mice, and it's like, why? Why would you bring this back? I mean, finish your meal outside, not inside. They like bring back dead like mice and shit. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's just what cats do. They're predators after all. They eat mice. Can't blame them for it. Whew. Weird sand stack just sitting there. I will say the big bad thing about cats is when they're released and they go feral. Feral cats are actually a threat. Feral cats are cats that have basically lost their sense of, you know, judgment. They will attack not only people but other cats, and they can be infected with rabies. Which is why it is not a good idea to have rabid cats. They will attempt to attack domestic animals. And there's no really good way to when I say cats, like feral cats, we're not talking about like strays. In my opinion, feral and stray are used too much interchangeably. I'd say a stray cat is like a neutral cat. Like, we found some strays. They won't attack you, and sometimes they're pretty nice. However, ferals are mean, and they will attack you. And if you do get attacked, I do recommend you get checked for rabies, because again, they can carry rabies. And if you don't get cured against rabies when you get it, it is a 99.99% chance that you will die. Rabies is the most deadliest most deadliest virus known to humanity. Probably, I think it's basically worse than anthrax, right? I think only like less than 10 people have survived rabies without getting vaccinated. Oh, that guy's packing a freaking enchanted sword. I barely see them have enchanted swords. I know they have swords, but I barely see them enchanted. I'm almost down to Y90. That's nice. This part's clay, so mining it's really easy. Man, you know you're so close to my villagers, and I'm mining down from this area that I can already hear them. Finding a good amount of iron. Usually you're only able to find it under sea level. You can find it above sea level. You're just not going to have that much luck compared to finding it below sea level. Yeah, I honestly think I might just need about 2 double chests of clay. I think honestly we're going to generate way more clay than we actually need for terracotta. Plus, even if I sold all my clay, I could start a mine over in the mesas, and I could mine out some terracotta to bring home and use for structures. Although, I would like to mine... I would like to smelt it. Now we can deal with this. Look at that. Now it's all low. You have 5 blocks to go around this entire area right here. You price hiking? Yep, you are. We can give you a little bit. Aw, there's no more clay under here, so we have to actually physically put in effort. Huh. Yeah, that's a way to get to people. Way to make friends. Oh, we're on 89 now. Must have some byproduct in my inventory or something. Oh yeah, I meant to actually go put away all that coal that I kept getting. Oh yeah, we're definitely making some progress here. Yeah, if you didn't already know, I might have repeated myself by now. I have all my homework done, so now I can actually hang out and chill. We're generating a good amount of fuel. Usually I'm controlled when I burn all my coal. Actually, oh my gosh, I just realized I really want to make an auto smelter for my terracotta, but I really wanted to get the XP from it. I might get like an auto loader type smelter, but just not the auto unload it. Oh, pinecone. You know, I learned about Australia a couple days ago. Is that apparently Australia is the 4th best country when it comes in terms of producing raw uranium. Also, I know Australia is a pretty good producer of aluminum. You guys actually have a large amount of bauxite in your country, a raw form of aluminum. It's energy inefficient or energy intensive to produce aluminum from bauxite. However, to recycle aluminum, it doesn't take as much energy. Titanite is the same way, where it just costs so much energy. Because when titanite, basically it's a raw form of titanium, and when it actually bonds to oxygen, it doesn't like to let go. So therefore you have to put so much energy in to separating both oxygen and titanium. Plus, titanium is not as common as iron. This makes titanium naturally pretty expensive. Titanium is loved because it's super strong. It doesn't bend as good, so it won't contort out of place. Titanium also conducts electricity, and it never corrodes. Titanium also produces a white when it's in oxide form. Maybe. So the reason that modern day paper is white is because we use titanium. We use titanium oxide in our paper and in toothpaste. This gives toothpaste the ability to make your teeth pretty white. It gives you that nice movie-esque type smile. Titanium, of course, it's used in paper. It makes the paper a little bit stronger and a lot whiter. So no wonder paper is a little expensive. Titanium is such a wonder metal. It's much stronger than steel, doesn't corrode, and it's lol, and it's a lot lighter. Half an inch of titanium should be able to withstand a 50 caliber BMG round. Yeah, you need half an inch of that. Half an inch of titanium. Honestly, if we could, this stuff called graphite is 200 times stronger than steel while being extremely light. A 30-gallon drum of graphite, or no, graphene. A 30-gallon drum of graphene, you can throw it easily. If you could somehow fuse graphene and titanium, you could possibly make an extremely strong alloy. However, graphene is very good at conducting electricity. Graphene is actually, basically it's graphite, or should I say a little layer of graphite. You can create a little bit of graphene by just taking a pencil, rubbing the graphite on tape, and you can basically put the tape together. You just created a little bit of graphene, the world's strongest material. Why? I have to spend this money to get some. Well, the good thing is that lead is usually, at least in America, lead is phased out. It's actually graphite, because graphite is what we call an allotrope. It's an allotrope of carbon. An allotrope of an element is something that's made only of that element. For example, carbon can be used to make coal, literally right here, coal, graphite, graphene, and you knew it, diamonds. I need to go get my atomic kit. I want to make a diamond molecule and show you why it's so strong. I know why diamond is strong because of how it's molecularly put together. It's molecularly perfect. Give me a second. See if I can do it. I know, some people may not care. Oh, I have my molecular kit right here, guys. Time to learn with Grace Abbott. Opening this pack. My molecular kit. I totally did not steal. I totally did not steal it from my sister, or at least she's okay with it. It literally has a sign on it. It says "Not Races," which is my name. I can construct a molecule or a basic build of diamond. So this is a little black dot. This is carbon. Carbon is able to bond to 5 other elements. What do you mean what? I love these molecular kits. For example, right here, free money. I mean free money. For example, right here, what I just built, this is methane. Methane is CH4. So basically, 4 hydrogen atoms bonded to a carbon makes methane. Meth means 1. And, well, it means 1 in terms of... Oh god, I almost just fell. Holy shit, I almost just ate it. You saw my chair just tip. This is water, H2O. However, well, here's the issue with that. You see, diamonds need a lot of pressure and a lot of temperature, which is really hard to find on Earth. Or the right amount of pressure is hard to find. So, diamonds are therefore rare. So I can demonstrate why diamond is so strong. Diamond, the hardness of diamond is 4, or not 4, it's 10, which is the hardest on the Mohs scale. So diamond is one of the, if not the hardest materials currently known to man. Put this molecule together. Give me a second, chat. I know you came here from Minecraft, but I'm data dumping. Come on, get over here. And once you see what I mean, you'll know why diamond is so strong. Connect these. So diamond is a bunch of carbon atoms that are bonded to 4 different carbons, at least on the inside. This creates a molecule, of course diamond, that is super duper strong and is resilient to wear as long as you don't directly drill it. If you use it as a saw, like if you put it in a pickaxe, diamond would smash apart. So you can't do what you do in Minecraft. But if you were to put it in like a saw or maybe even a drill, it would work better. Okay, Pinecone, are you still there? Alright. Oh, I almost got it done. So right here, I just created some diamond. This is what diamond looks like molecularly, guys. Now, I want you to observe one thing when I push this diamond. Look. I mean, it's gonna mold because it's plastic, but look. If I try to crush this, this is not gonna want to crush. See it? This is why diamond is so strong. Because of just how molecularly it's built. It's hard to crush it. So yeah, this molecularly is what diamonds look like. So diamonds, basically, again, carbon just perfectly organized to make a strong, anti-crushable structure. Again, you can break diamonds. It's not impossible to break diamonds. But diamonds, that's why they're so strong. Is that they're really hard to crush. Diamonds, of course, today are used for industrial saws, jewelry, and other industrial applications. However, they are rare, meaning that, of course, they're going to be expensive. However, labs have basically lab-grown them. Diamonds are, I think they're usually found in igneous areas where there is volcanic or a history of volcanic activity. So, pine cone. I'll show you why diamonds are so strong. Here's what they look like, right? See what happens when I try to crush it? I mean, it's gonna mold because it's plastic. But just look at that. Hard force right now. I'm pushing hard. It still stays in shape. And that is why diamond is so freaking strong. It is molecularly built perfectly. And so nitrogen gas, right, is triple bonded. So two nitrogen atoms are triple bonded to each other, right? And triple bonds are very difficult to break. They're extremely hard to break. Like literally so strong, you need lightning to break it. See, look. This is what nitrogen gas looks like. Look, I cannot... It's hard to pull that apart. This is why nitrogen gas cannot be used by plants until it's fixed. It took a lot of force to rip that atom apart. You know what does have that force? Lightning, which is why lightning can promote plant growth. Then the bacteria called nitrogen fixation or nitrogen fixating bacteria can break this powerful triple bond. Oh no, she doesn't use this anymore. She's a veterinarian. Yeah, it's modular, so you can like broke it, right? You can kind of like pull it apart, right? So yeah, triple bonded nitrogen atoms are known to be one of the most hardest atoms or hardest molecules to obliterate, in nature at least. You need to have these bacteria that naturally fix it, so that can break it. Then the plant life can use this nitrogen, because there's three elements that you need. Basically, carbon, phosphorus, and nitrogen, and oxygen as well. It's kind of cool to understand like why that works. So yeah, when lightning hits, lightning is so strong it evaporates this triple bond. And then the nitrogen is able to be used by the plants. Another really interesting fact is that a lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, we need oxygen to survive. Actually, yes, we do need oxygen, but if we had a pure oxygen atmosphere, you wouldn't be speaking right now on my chat. You'd be suffocating and dying a horrible, painful death. Our atmosphere is made roughly 70%, I think, of nitrogen. Nitrogen gas. So nitrogen gas, of course, is that triple bonded. For example, here's what oxygen gas looks like. Oxygen gas are two bonded together. Now here's what happens that's interesting, right? Maybe, yeah. If I have time. Now, here's how the human body works. Is that during this thing called, I don't know if I don't really play Roblox as much, but yeah, I'll give it a look. But anyway, your body does this thing called cellular respiration. Now, one thing that you need to get rid of is carbon. So, oxygen gas, it flows into your lungs, and then it goes down into the cavities, the bronchioli, if I'm not wrong. However, here's where it gets interesting. Your body takes this carbon atom, and it's going to basically connect it to the oxygen gas. So now, we have carbon dioxide. And then that carbon dioxide goes out of your lungs into the air. That's how the human lungs work. The lungs, their ability is supposed to deliver oxygen to the body and get rid of carbon. This is why when you breathe in carbon dioxide naturally, you will suffocate. Because you cannot take the air in. Your body will not let the air enter into the bloodstream. Therefore, you can't get oxygen to replenish the cells. This carbon then goes to a plant that uses it for photosynthesis. When photosynthesis occurs, the plant itself makes this thing called glucose, or ATP. Then that glucose is burned afterwards, and therefore, that makes cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is literally the inverse of photosynthesis. And if you actually look at the formula for both, photosynthesis and cellular respiration, they can make a loop. Now, going on the global warming, here's one thing that people will say: oh, the Earth produces way more carbon than people do. That is actually true. It's not a conspiracy theory. However, here's the issue. Well, before I get to the issue, the Earth produces like hundreds of times more carbon than we humans do. But here's the issue, is that the Earth, when it produces this carbon, it's able to naturally get rid of it. However, the amount of carbon we're putting into the atmosphere, it throws this equilibrium off. So therefore, for example, let's say it's not nearly as much, right? Let's say we have 100 tons of CO2 produced a year. The Earth will sink 100 tons. However, we humans, let's say we add another 10 tons. So total carbon production is like 110 tons. However, we sink only 100, so therefore, there's a carbon net positive, which means that although, yes, we sink a lot of that carbon, we just put a net plus of carbon in the atmosphere. So yes, nature does make a lot more carbon dioxide than we humans do, but we humans are putting so much that the Earth can't naturally balance it out. One effect of this is that it dissolves into the ocean. The ocean sinks a lot of our carbon dioxide, and it produces carbonic acid. Unfortunately, this makes the ocean more acidic, and shellfish are unable to form thicker shells because of the presence of carbonic acid. This also leads to the inability for coral to form, which can lead to bleaching. Now, bleaching doesn't always mean death, but because of global warming, it very almost well does mean death for coral. You Australians suffer, unfortunately, with the death or the decay of the Great Barrier Reef, which Oh my gosh, I really want to go see that. That looks beautiful. So basically now, imagine you're a shellfish and your little shell, you can't form it correctly because that water is a little bit too acidic. Not like hydrochloric acid levels acidic, but still, it's not fun. You can't form your shell perfectly. So yeah, for anybody that's like, oh my gosh, the Earth produces more carbon than humans, so what? We're not doing anything. Yes, Earth produces so much more carbon, but again, there's an equilibrium of carbon production and carbon capture with the Earth. But we are just putting too much carbon in where it can't equally dissolve it. Honestly, here's the problem. At the end of the day, here's the fact. Global warming, at the end of the day, the planet is going to be fine to a degree. The animals and the people, that's what we are worrying about. Let's be honest, humans care for one thing, themselves. Yes, I know it says, you might be like, oh my gosh, you know. Yeah, you may care for others, but let's just be honest, especially in Fortune 500 companies, they care more about bucks than the environment. Like, for example, one of my most hated companies is Texaco. Texaco needs to be permanently destroyed, or at least dissolved. Texaco, I was reading about this one thing in the Amazon, where the Amazon was exploited for oil, and I heard Texaco, I'm like, oh my god, I already know where it's going. Because there's this lake called Lake Peigneur. I can't pronounce it. But we had this lake in Louisiana, and this company, Texaco, what they do is they drill for oil. Now, again, even though it's not, economically friendly, I have to admit, we have to get oil. Even though it destroys the environment, we have to get it. I mean, we need it because human life just cannot exist. We have such a dependency on oil. If you cut off oil and coal tomorrow, at least 80% of Earth would die within the first month. And I mean it. But we have way too much of a dependency on electricity and oil. If it gets cut off, we're done. But Texaco was the company that extracted oil from the Amazon rainforest. And what they do is that they were supposed to put this oil into tarp-covered vats. They dig a hole, put a tarp in it, and then it would catch the oil that they need to take away. Well, these idiots didn't put the tarp in it and let the oil leak out, and they were about to get sued, but they literally never cleaned up their shit. And now today, a lot of northeast Ecuador, at least that part of the Amazon rainforest, is poison. It's literally called Amazon's Chernobyl. Keep in mind, this same company destroyed an entire lake. They drilled into, well, rewind a second here. In America, we have this thing called a salt dome. It's like, a giant dome of salt deep underground, right? Well, on the edges of those salt domes, we know that oil can exist. And there's a lot of these salt domes that dot the southeast coast of our country, like in the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf line around our country, there's a lot of these salt domes, so they're drilled and they're exploited for their oil content. However, here's a problem. That sucks. That actually sucks. I'm sorry, man. Anyway. Yes, I do care. I'm sorry if I'm like, oh, that sucks. And like, anyway, like, no, I do care. It's just, I kind of just like to tell the story. Oh, I see you, man. Bye. Have a nice one. Well, I don't know if you know this, kids, but you know what happens when salt and water meet? salt dissolves. So there's this thing called trigonometry where they do math and they calculate where to put the drill and where to drill for oil. If you F up with this trigonometry, bad things start to happen. Well, sure enough, somebody performed a trigonometrical error and screwed up the measurements. And after this happened, they hit a salt mine. This water started to rush in and dissolve all the salt. Luckily, of the 56 salt miners that were down there, everybody survived. All the salt miners survived the disaster because they were trained and they were educated on how to safely and effortlessly evacuate. Oh, it's gone the game good or whatever? I haven't played it. Well, anyway, this, what happened is that these guys Texaco drilled into a salt mine. The water started to rush in and fill up the mine, and as it went through the mine, it eroded salt, and it made the cavern get bigger. And it was reported that 19 barges or boats were sucked down and were never recovered, or some of them popped back up, and an entire nursery island for trees was obliterated. Texaco was fined, I think, at least $10 to $20 million. I think it ranged all the way up to $50 million in fines. Texaco is not a good company, in my opinion. I know they were bought by Chevron, apparently, but Texaco needs to be banned from even drilling oil. They do not have a good history when it comes to oil fracking. They simply obliterate everything in their sight without care, and they have reckless abandon. And then they only care when their wallet is hit. Yeah, I just hate Texaco so much. You know what sucks? Basically, Texaco... Imagine being a bunch of indigenous people, right? You're a tribe person, and some douchebag company comes in, basically obliterates your land, and then you try to sue them, and they got away. What really sucks is that they're about to get sued for, I think, $101 million. I don't want to seem harsh. I'm going to seem harsh. What really makes me mad is when these companies get sued like $2 million. That's like if I sued you for like $1. Yeah, you're losing money, but it's nothing. And it's not enforcing anything. So these companies, they get sued for like $2 million and they're worth like $50 billion. And they basically just get a slap on the wrist and they just stop. One of my favorite things that happened is that this one company in Florida, they were stupid. They got some of their workers killed because there's this chamber. It's a vertical chamber that produces slag, and one of the workers opened it to clear it. Well, that slag melted through, and it coated the workers in hot boiling molten metal and killed them. Even though they were told not to do it. They were fined by OSHA, and I think they got sued for a lot of money. And I'm like, yes, finally. Like, they were literally told multiple times, I think by either company management or OSHA, to stop doing it because it's very dangerous, and they didn't listen, and they got some of their employees killed. Like, it's sad. One of the last words of the workers was, Mom, help me, I'm burning. After he got coated with molten metal. Can you imagine being the parent of that kid, getting a call, thinking it's going to be peaceful, and all you hear is, Mom, help, I'm burning. That has to be one of the most horrifying last words. Like that, those words are probably forever burned in that poor mom's memory. Until she dies. I have haven't really heard about any good things about this one company called Florida Power and Lights, or FPL. I've heard they have like monopolies and they just don't care about anything. Like, I have a student or a classmate from Florida. He's moved from Florida, right? He's told me that FPL does not have a good reputation. $18.5 billion gallons of toxic water into the rainforest of Amazon. Holy. Oh, come on. They're still in business? YouTube, I know it seems harsh. I hope they go broke. It's karma. They effed with a bunch of local indigenous people. They effed with a bunch of the environment. And if you're gonna drill the environment, clean your shit up. Like, clean it up. I think if you're gonna drill in the Amazon rainforest, don't do it. But if you're gonna do it, clean up after yourself. They didn't, and now a bunch of indigenous people, they have to live with poisoned water. There's no choice for them. They're stuck in that situation. They literally cannot have any clean water for the rest of their lives. And now they're going to be born with birth defects and all this stuff. All because some greedy company just said, hey, I need oil. Just like how Shell destroyed Nigeria. Shell, like, I know I'm maybe being a sissy, but once I heard what Shell did to Nigeria, I basically stopped going to Shell gas stations. I don't support that. They economically obliterated Nigeria. I hope one day we can get a day where we get these oil companies to finally start forking over some money. I respect the fact that they have to make money, okay? Because I know it's today's world how it works. You have to make money to survive. But I have no problem with them making money. I have a problem with them poisoning the future generation's freaking environment forever and ever. I mean, in my opinion, my generation's kind of in a little bit of an interesting pickle. We have to clean up over... I'm not hating against previous generations. Previous generations have done some both good and bad things. I mean, hey, the millennials had to clean up after boomers and stuff, right? Basically, how it works is that generations, they hand the world off, right? The boomers handed the world to millennials. Millennials handed it to Gen Zers. Now, you know, we're going to have to hand it off to Gen Alpha at some point, as much as I don't like to say that. That's how the world works. I mean, when I'm old and you're old, if you're Gen Z and you're old, it's going to be Gen Alpha who's going to have to take care of us. We have to take care of the boomers, then Gen Alpha's going to have to take care of us and stuff. It's just simple how the way of the world goes. I think I'm full here. Yeah. We still have to get this stone transferred out. I will be happy the day that Texaco goes bankrupt. Again, I don't mind that they're getting oil. I think companies should be able to get oil out of the ground. We need it for our survival. But that doesn't give them the right to basically obliterate land. And I know 100% that drilling oil and making the environment, keeping the environment the same is a very difficult and precarious task that needs special care. It's very hard to do. And it can be expensive. But, you know, I don't know if I have to say this, but hey, I want to live on a good planet, not one that's a barren sphere. We need 9 more blocks just to power that beacon. I could get iron, but honestly, I don't want to spend time to do that. I just want to go dig this. After this, I have to mine 2 more layers, and I'm done with this area. I'm so close, guys. I think I'm actually getting a full haste from this, from the beacon I just put. Yeah, that range is definitely heavily expanded over to this area. Look how much we've done! Look at this! Yes! We're doing so good! I'm very happy with my progress I'm getting so far. Literally need like 1 more layer, and I need 9 more blocks, which isn't that hard to get. Generating a bunch of coal. However, we can use our blaze rods to smelt. The good thing is I don't have to. I need to retrofit that farm. I'll say. The good thing is I need to slow down. I'd say the good thing is, you know, I don't have to worry because I can go get more. But, you know, honestly, I need to make a farm for magma. Do like 1, 2. Like, how many stacks do we really have? I keep 1 stack in here for resources. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 100 stacks right there. 1, 2, 3. That's 160 stacks. Good thing I deal a lot with $20 bills because I know how to count a lot by 20s. I mean, it's very easy, but 20s, having $20 bills for a paycheck helps me count more and get better with 2020s. Whoops. Getting a lot of XP. Yeah, I have a lot of fuel potential with blaze rods, and if I can make even a non-automatic farm, that would be amazing. Oh my gosh, I need just a couple more. Wait, look, creeper. Oh yes, okay, I can do it. There we go. Beaconator. Now we have max haste. Right there, that's the fastest speed you can achieve in the game with a netherite pickaxe. Efficiency 5 plus, you know, that. So bright by mining the entire layer out. Nice, it's extending all the way out to here. The only bad thing about beacons is that they will not really deliver any effect if you're far enough below them. So we're going to have to move that beacon down if we're going to want to dig deeper. Man, just look how much we're destroying out here. Life is so good when you have a haste 2 beacon. Mm-mm. 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 I can 100% work with this space. It'd be cool if beacons actually stacked further than this. That way you can make like a giant beacon and turn on like a 100, 200, 500 block radius. That'd be cool. two double stacks of, two double chests of stone. Just stone. Goodness gracious, we need more of these guys. Look at that frickin' vine. Whew. I can work with this. We'll not get haste this far. Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's like literally right there. Like, it barely descends. Done. Sure, let's just do 2 layers at once. You just already demonstrated the capacity to do so. This diorite's gonna clog up my inventory. What's really cool is the fact that my viewers will just kind of come back bit by bit, and they're gonna watch just step amount of progress, right? So each time they come back, they're gonna see how much progress I do, and they're just like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like something's gonna change between their visits. There we go. Well, this pillar is not that much. There we go. They need to double the range of beacons. Honestly, like the amount of materials you put in them, even emeralds, is so worth it. Like it is worth it, but it's like, bruh, we get such little. Okay, all the material I've removed. 2 layers down. Oh, I have to dump some resources out. 2 layers down, and I am done for this section. That haste 2 beacon is definitely doing its job really, really well. Stone regenerating. Finally, my pickaxe is getting healed. We have so much stone we have to sell. These are making a lot of extra emeralds. So I'm watching a video where it's like a creeper farm from Silent Whisper because I like Silent Whisper a lot. I love his farms. And apparently if you hold a looting 3 sword while anything dies, I think while it's being killed by your trident, the looting effect works. I didn't know that. That's very useful. I need to exploit that. Okay, so I'm listening on a farm I'm listening about how to build a creeper farm. Honestly, I don't think I saw how big this farm is. I don't know if I really need a big farm like that, honestly. I could probably get away with something else. But apparently, you use ice blocks and the creepers want to go to a path. And you can exploit that against them. That's actually pretty crazy. Silent Whisper. Silent Whisper builds amazing farms. I feel like neither any of our tech could compare to Silent Whisper. He would put both of us to shame. He is an amazing engineer, and his communities are also amazing engineers. They are able to make a farm that's really, really good. Like, he made a farm that's 4,800 an hour, and although you said 5K, this farm was able to be easily expanded, so you could probably double that rate. I'm not able to. Oh my gosh. Hmm? Hmm. Nice. He does. Ah. How what? Hey, she's cooking. Nice, he's cooking then. Must be uploading videos, not instead of like broadcasting. Nice. Bragging rights right there. Get a little worried, like, hopefully I didn't break my shulker to despawn. No, it's just right here. Dude, we have so much stone. We need to get rid of it. We need to get rid of it. I could sell the stone right now, but honestly I'd rather just wait. I'm tempted to sell, even though it's hiked, but who cares? I just really want my money. I'll wait. I'll be patient. Nice. Look how much work we've done. There's coal that could have despawned. Hopefully I get my haste all the way over here. Yep, I do. Whew. $6:08 in the afternoon. If I don't get it done today, I get it done tomorrow. I just like playing my Minecraft world here. I rate myself I'm not a god at PvP, but I know few tactics like the fishing rod tactic and the cake tactic, where basically instead of just eating normal food, you just eat cake. I eat cake because it's so much faster. Even if I have a problem of lagging, you can eat cake. I've learned it as a tip because a lot of people in 2B2T eat cake because eating takes so long in 2B2T because of the lag. So people have resorted to just eating cake. All this chaos from one single water source. Bam, now it's done. Because bam, you eat cake. If I get myself hungry, I'll get myself hungry and I'll show you what I mean. You see how fast I can absolutely obliterate a cake? I can obliterate a cake faster than I can eat a single piece of food. That's why I actually carry cakes on me. The only problem with cake is that if you have like 2 hunger and you need to heal, it's really inefficient and you just leave your cake behind. In case you've been wondering, why the hell do I eat cake and not anything else? That is why. Because I honestly, I can just eat cake fast. Really fast. How my character does not suffer from stomach aches to a severe extreme, I don't know. But I guess it just works. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, you're probably wondering why I've been eating so much cake on this server. That's why. I just absolutely obliterate it. And plus, if you're in a heat of combat, eating slows you down. But you just plop a cake down extremely fast, bam, done. It'll fill up 70% of your hunger bar. And actually, technically, it's the most efficient way of food. It's the most efficient food. You can store the most food points per stack with cake, if I'm not wrong. You know, a trick question, what's a better fuel efficient source? Lava buckets or blaze rods? So I don't understand what you're saying. People would all answer buckets with blaze rods, because here's the thing, a lava bucket can fit in one slot, 100 blocks from one slot. However, with a whole stack of blaze rods, you can smelt what? Probably smell like what? From mental math, 100, about, I don't have a server, it's just a single player. I'm gonna guess it. 540, I think? 64 times 20. Oh no, 1,280. I was so wrong. So you can smelt over 1,200 items with a whole stack of blaze rods. So 20 stacks per stack of blaze rods. I have definitely thoughts of completely phasing out coal as a fuel source and replacing it with blaze rods. Yeah, blaze rods are a little bit annoying to get, but they're such a fuel. Oh yeah, no kidding. You know how heavy freaking water is? Okay, lift a gallon. A gallon's like 8. Water is about 8 pounds a gallon, 8.144 pounds a gallon. Now, a cubic meter is like a ton or so, or I know at least like a cubic meter of sand is a ton. Yeah, now just sand, right? Now I don't have any auto farms yet. I'm planning on doing that though. Yeah, netherite. I mean, just look at netherite. It just seems like a heavy, bulky metal. I wouldn't be surprised if netherite is neodymium. Neodymium is a naturally occurring magnetic element. Could be you know what? Well, neodymium is a magnetic element, and I think maybe that could be why the compass goes crazy in the nether. I mean, the nether must have very interesting magnetic fields for I wouldn't be surprised. I have a lot of auto farms in my other world. Man, I can make an extra, stack of emeralds. Screw this, I'm gonna buy some cakes. I need some extra cakes. I'm running a little low on cake. Per my standard. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna show you, ready? In a second here, I'm gonna be able to show you why I use cakes as food. Right? Ready, watch. Bam, done. Immediately going. I think you could only stack cake to 1 when it was released. You only have 1 cake per slot. Now you can stack them to 56. Or 64. My god, I'm bad. That's why I have cakes in my inventory instead of normal food. Because of just how fast you can eat it. Plus, when you're at 3 hunger bars, it perfectly fills up your hunger bar when you eat a full cake. Actually, cake is technically the most efficient food source, not only because it stores more food in 1 stack, or more food points in 1 stack, but also you can't overeat cake unless it's half a... The most you'll get from lose from overeating cake is half a food point per slice. Making cake amazing. For example, you could eat steak, which restores 4 food points, or not, actually 8. A food. It's not like half. Right now, I am at like 8.5 food. Oof. No wonder Java people complain. I remember when doors came out and you actually could only carry 1 door per inventory slot. Yeah. Now that I think about that, I feel old. Oh my god, number 1 jump scare. Holy. Come on, give me that ass. Absolute nowhere, bro. I don't think this part's gonna be, you know, it's not gonna last as long, because honestly, I can obliterate it. That's a ruined portal right there, see it? Might be, actually, I don't know. I can see an Enderman. Oh, no, that's a blossom. You know what? When I build this up at 85, I want to build like a palace or internal castle. I don't want to make like 10, like puny little 3-5 block hallways. So we're gonna make like 15 block tall hallways. I want to exploit as much usable room as I can. I want to get tough. I really am interested in tough bricks. You gotta admit, I have done a massive 180 on tough. It went from being a burden to being sought after. I actually am almost about to, I really want to think about, you know, going to an iron deposit because they have a lot of tough in them. Good thing about tough is it's not that hard to mine. Even though it's called tough, it's not that tough. Oh shoot, we're at 90. I don't know why, but I thought it would be at like 95. No, we're at 90. After I get this layer done, there's like 5 blocks of layers, or 5 layers left until it's done. I think honestly, this looked way more intimidating than it actually was. Stone. This haste 2 is definitely, you know, making things a little swift here. Good thing I can actually, I think I can actually go this fast. Guys, I'm honestly, you know what? If when I get my next paycheck, I'm gonna do another $1,000 $1 bill search. Like, I'm not kidding you. I'll literally stream myself searching $1,000 in $1 bills and see what I can find. You know what's annoying is that I've done like at least $15,000. I've been through that much money. I have not found a silver certificate naturally. Damn. Still flowing? Where is this water coming from? Oh, sorry man, I can't use it. I probably could have cured him. Hell, 2 right here. We got it. We got 2 more. We can double our stonesmith selling capacity. I'll take my time out of my day to get these guys. I can't let them hit me because I have thorns and they're very low health. I know it. Let's say I don't want to go all the way to my base and go get apples because I'm afraid that these guys will despawn. Bam, done. Oh my god, 8 notifications? The hell? They should cure each other like at the same time or roughly that. Good thing I did the one in the back first. I'm watching about this guy called Johnny Elbows. And apparently he's a degenerate. The guy has no neck. The guy is like my shepherd. He has no. Oh my god! He's that. It's like that one Snapchat filter meme. Oh my god. This guy has no neck. Bro's neck is built like the freaking pyramids of Giza. Oh my god! You guys are wondering what I'm laughing at. I'm up this video. Oh my god, he's so weird. Oh my god. Oh, this. Oh my god. Johnny Elbows, more like, I'm sorry guys, but more like Johnny No Nick. I'm sorry, man. I had to make a joke. I watched the video. You can't hear it to my headset. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I kind of feel a little bit bad for, like, joking about this guy. Apparently, like, some kids harassed him, and, like, you know, he was getting mad, and he literally said, quote, but they do have a cute butt, though, about a kid. Like, yep, okay, not sorry for you anymore. Not sorry for you. Yep, that guy's a weirdo. I like how he's like trying to tag on other people's appearance. Guys, bro, this dude's built like the freaking mayor from Halloween Town. Cool. So I'm gonna go eat my dinner. Oh my god, it feels so good to not have to do anything for the rest of my week homework related. Day 156? Nice. So it's 51 megabytes. Hopefully it's not like, oh, no, hopefully it's, you know, it's like the same where if you get to a gig, your world will die. Like, I hope it doesn't die at all, but yeah, I think we're doing good.